The first thing to notice in the text is the very opening of the play. Whenever the poet, the bard, opens his plays, he does so in a specific location for a reason. The setting will affect the rest of the play. The fact that we open in a desert place, it's wild, it's away from civilization, it doesn't have any connection to all those civilized things of the court. Therefore, it's in a somewhat almost mystical realm. Plus, the open place of the desert is antithetical to human life. And consequently, you've got these strange characters out here in this realm that is against human life. It is hostile to human life. The third thing to note in this opening of the desert place in Act 1, Scene 1 is that it is a wild, elemental realm. It is a realm of those elemental forces that kind of work behind the scenes to create this violence that then breaks out in the rest of the text. The three witches each speak 3 times, and so you have a 3 and a 3 and a 3. And that reduplication of 3, which advances the imagery of the triune imagery that begins here, is a sort of a mystical incantation at the opening of the play. They say, when will we meet again? Will it be in thunder, lightning, or in rain? Will it be when it's raining out, when other elements are coming down from the heavens? The second witch says when the hurly-burly, which means the war, is done, and when that battle is lost and won. And the third witch says, well, that's going to be at the set of sun. They agree then to meet on the heath, and in the original speaking of Shakespeare, this would have been on the heath and Macbeth, and so they would have been a closer rhyme. For us, the words have changed over time. So now they're going to be meeting again in that desert space, and they're going to meet with this king, Macbeth, in that land of the desert space. Then they're all called away by their familiars. Grey Malkin is a familiar. It's a spirit that calls the witch away, and the second witch is called by Paddock. And they say, we'll go immediately. We're leaving, and they disappear into the air. And then the last bit, they say, fair is foul and foul is fair. And they flip the natural course of things, which introduces the second theme of unnatural imagery. Normally we say fair things are fair and foul things are foul. But here they say fair things are foul, foul things are fair. And that runs throughout the rest of the story. It's evil be thou my good, much like what John Milton says, Satan says in John Milton's Paradise Lost. And it becomes a theme that Macbeth picks up later, where he says foul things like murder become fair things. Now in this next scene, Scene 2, the civil war that Duncan, King of Scotland, has been suppressing has finally come to a conclusion. And King Duncan is interviewing one of his sergeants in order to find out what happened in the battle. And the sergeant tells him that Macbeth is actually a very brave man. Let's read the scene together.